Good morning. And that rain is a coming down. It has been raining. Don't look like it's ever gonna stop. Good morning. How you doing? Nobody there. The lights are on, but nobody's home. You know what I mean, Vern? The road looks like a river down through there. Looks like I'm on the banks of the Mekong Delta. I bet you Al Rollins Lake down there is full by now. It should be all the rain we've got. And I was not able to go out and do that breakfast this morning. I knew I wouldn't be able to, though, because I knew it was going to be raining like this. Good morning. How are you doing? Are you in Vietnam? Oh, London. We're getting a lot of rain. This is coming off that Hurricane Helene that hit Florida. It is making its way inland through Georgia. Now I'm over 400 to 500 miles away from the coast. There is no Riz town in Dalton, Georgia, in the United States of America. Check out all that water out in that field. That's starting to turn into a pond out there. Now that is a field. It ain't a pond, but it looks like one. Now, there is a 100% chance of rain for today, and it is not slacked off. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. I have a lot of police videos. Have a lot of live streams with them there trains in it with their graffiti on the side. Good morning, Alan Davis. How you doing, my friend? I hear that, brother. Good morning, Jason P. Perkins. How you doing this morning? It has been raining, and it does not appear to going to stop. Good morning, Dark Angel. MGA. Good morning, Eric. Yeah, oh, EagleNick. Oh, it's wasn't able to get out to do no live streams today. We just gonna have to settle with a live stream from that there eagle's nest. Goodness, Dark Angel, I hate to hear that. It ain't been raining here that long, but it seems like it. It seems like we've got 2 weeks worth of rain in less than 24 hours. Now, there is 100% chance of rain for today. Good morning, Jizz Wizard. How you doing, my friend? Great to see you again. I might step in here in the kitchen and make me a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Yeah, I hate to see it rain like this because this rain is depressing to me because it makes me think of all the homeless people, not just here in Dalton, Georgia, but all throughout the state of Georgia and in Florida as well, that is having to be out somewhere in this weather. Good morning, Braden Kirk. Good morning, Patrick Hunt. Great to see you. Plus my poor old little cats. I worry about all of them little cats out there in that rain, but I can't bring them in the house. I opened the front door up to feed them this morning. I was bending down feeding them, and they was two kittens jumped on my back coming in. Then a big adult cat, Blackie, he jumped on my back and he scratched the crap out of my back. I know he didn't mean to, but that won't take that scratch off of me, and it sort of hurts. Good morning, Chloe. How you doing? I hear my coffee water's ready. I'll be right back, everybody. I'm going to go in here and fix this coffee. Now I'm drinking this cup of coffee in remembrance of my cousin Darman. He always drunk his coffee black. I usually put hot chocolate in it, but this time I'm just going to drink straight black coffee. I'm doing okay. I've not been out in the storm. I've been in the house. But like I said, all this rain is so depressing. It makes me think of all the homeless people that is out there that don't have anywhere to be. The best place for them to be in Dalton would be up and under that there bridge where they could stay out of the rain. Yet the Dalton Police Department and the city of Dalton has them signs up. It says no loitering. Now, up and under that bridge is public property, and there is no loitering on public property. There is no such thing as loitering in the public. Loitering and trespassing are done on private property, not property owned by the public, because even though they may be homeless, they are still a member of the public. They are still human, and they still have rights under the United States Constitution. Now, our local police department is very quick to violate people's constitutional rights. Yeah, they do have a city ordinance and a state code, but the Constitution clearly states that the Congress nor the state shall pass any laws that infringes on the United States Constitution. And that is exactly what that state law does, is infringes on the United States Constitution. So it is not constitutional. It is not a valid law. Good morning, Dustin Logan. Good morning, Jack Walls. Good morning, Ashley and Charlie Defoe. I'm a little bit depressed this morning, Jack, because of all this rain. I'm worried about my cats, and I'm thinking about all them homeless people, especially the ones who got displaced from the area they was in, where all them beautiful trees used to stand. Where they're going to go and what they're going to do now. Now, if they try to congregate up there under the Walnut Avenue Bridge, our police department will round them up and put them in jail. And because of the new law that our Georgia legislature passed that went into effect in the 1st of July, they would have to have a cash bond to get out of jail. Now, most homeless people do not have any cash whatsoever. So even if they set their bond at $50 like mine was, they would not be able to post a $50 bond. They would be stuck in jail, which is a violation of their 8th Amendment rights of cruel and unusual punishment to punish them for being homeless because they do not have money. Good morning, JD. 187. Good morning, Inferno. Hey, it is great to see you all this morning. It makes me feel a little better to see you all here. At least I know that you are all right. I'm here to tell you that there is not very many people that are homeless who woke up one morning and said, hey, I think I'm going to be homeless. I'm going to give up everything I got and just go live in the woods or live under the bridge or live down by the railroad tracks. It ain't like being homeless is a life choice. There is too many Americans who struggle every single day just to make enough money to pay their rents and buy their groceries and pay their doctor bills, their car insurance, their tag, everything they have to pay every single day. While, at the same times, there are people who cannot even have the money to provide their own food. Rusty, I don't like you, dude. I don't know who you are, Rusty, but don't come back. I do not know who that Rusty is. The only Rusty I know is in a wheelchair. Oh, he just left. I gave him a 24-hour timeout. I have only seen that Rusty come in here a few times, just starting with them there about them homeless people being kicked out, saying he's glad they kicked them out. Now, that is one type of person we do not need around. I hope that they face the same type of situation, because I'm here to tell you, you don't know how easy it could be for you to go from having it all to not having a damn thing. You might have it now, but that don't mean you will always have it. Good morning, Mile High Community Center. No, sir, I'm not hating. I'm talking about Rusty, who I just placed in a 24-hour timeout, who was hating on the homeless people. Yeah, they are. There was somebody in here hating on the homeless people, and I don't like that. That's what I was saying. This type of weather gets me real depressed when I think about all them poor homeless people who has nowhere to live but under a bridge or down by the railroad tracks or sleeping in a ditch. Sleeping out in the weather, especially weather like this, gives a new meaning to the term waterbed. Now, back when I was growing up, we had what they called a waterbed, where the water was inside the bed, and it could be heated to have heated water to where you would stay warm in the summer, and it could be cool. I mean, in the winter, so you could be warm and be cool during the summer to stay cool. Now, I do not believe they still make water beds. They were easy to puncture and caused a leak. But now there is too many people in this day and age who is actually sleeping in the water or in the mud, sleeping anywhere they can find a place to lay their head. Well, I remember laying on them water beds and they'd be freezing cold, and I'd be like, I ain't laying on that thing. I don't care what you want to do on it. I ain't going to freeze myself to death on there. Good morning, Purple. Nope, this is not overnight rain. It has been raining for about 2 days now. We're under a 100% chance of rain for today. Good morning, Lote. How's it going, brother? Or sister, whichever it may be. Well, it's just a falling from the sky. All that there rain, it don't want to stop. It is just depressing thinking about all them poor homeless people out here in the weather. And my poor old cats. I'm hoping all my cats are all right and they're staying dry. Hey, you have a blessed day. Mile High Community Channel. Good morning, Michael Cuckle, the True Spitter. Eagle, Nick, out it's. You know what I mean, Vern? Yep, this is just going to be one of those days where I will not be going anywhere. I do not like to get soaking wet. I don't want to ruin my bicycle. I do not want to get sick either, as far as that goes, from getting soaking wet. Loped. My wife passed away back in 2019. I do not have another girl to take a walk with, and I wouldn't walk out there in that rain with her if I had one. Good morning, JN USMC. Great to see you again. I'm going back up here and gonna let old Rusty out of the house. We're gonna put Rusty in a 10-second timeout instead of 24 hours. I changed them there timeouts to 10 seconds instead of 24 hours. Oh, EagleNick, out! This is drinking straight black coffee. Good morning, ADD. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, oh, EagleNick is safe and I have power. Just a little depressed about all this rain, thinking about all them homeless people, especially the ones that got ran off from a good place to stay on city property. Plus all of my poor old cats out here in the rain. Hey, you have a blessed day, Jack. Everybody be sure to check out Newfound Life Today on YouTube. Could I get somebody to put up Newfound Life Today, Jack Law's YouTube channel's link in the chat? Hey, Michael Kunkel, them ducks are all right, brother. They like it when it rains because they get wet anyway swimming around in that there water. And I wasn't thinking about them there ducks. If there gets to be too much water, they might come swimming up here to my door. Good morning, Henry. How you doing this morning? Now, my little things over here are barely moving this morning because they are not getting very much sunlight. You see, they got very limited movement. Now, I did a short video the other day showing all that water coming out of that ditch where there had to be some kind of water line break. Now, I'd say every one of the ditches around here has water running down them like that today, but it is from the rain. But that video from the other day, it had not been raining, so that water was not coming from any rain. It does not normally flow like that. Dang, I can't even read that. Hold on a minute. Having trouble getting it to scroll up there. Good morning. RF is killing us softly. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, it's always 4:20 p.m. somewhere. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, I find that very, very hard to believe, Lo, that there is no homeless people in your country. You just may not be aware of them. Is that the United Arab Emirates? Don't feel bad, Lo. Oh, EagleNick Audits gets accused all the time of not knowing that there English either. No, sir, I'm not racist. I never said anything racist, brother. We're not racist, brother. We're talking about homeless people. We're not talking bad about them. We are talking about the situation they face. Now, EagleNick Audits loves everybody the same. It does not matter the color of your skin or the financial situation you find yourself in. We all were created equal in the eyes of the Creator. There is none worse and there is none greater. Welcome back to you, Mr. Rusty. The thing about homeless people is there is more people who become homeless every single day all over the world. And like I said, being homeless is not a choice that people chooses. Now, there may be some people that would rather be homeless than have to live around other people. Welcome back, Jack Walls. You know, I seen a thing this morning on the internet about James Earl Jones, who recently passed away. He got paid $7,000 for his voiceover, his voice work on Star Wars. Now, he was offered royalties instead of $7,000, but he needed the money more than he needed to take a chance on it ever doing anything. And he missed out on tens of millions of dollars in royalties because he chose the $7,000. Now, that is how it is. There is times when you might face something where you might get a little bit at one time and you think, well, I believe I better just take that. But if you will hold on, there is something better coming on down the line. Oh, you can be sure after this rain system here comes through, it will turn a lot cooler. This rain system that is coming through now will drastically change the weather around Dalton, Georgia. Gone will be the days to where it is 90 degrees. It looks like that rain has slacked off a whole lot from what it was doing, but it still has not stopped. I still see it hitting the road constantly and consistently. Albany, Georgia. I bet it's pouring down there in Albany, ain't it? Are you in Albany, Georgia or Albany, New York? That's right. I apologize, brother. I forgot where you said you live at. It's been a minute since I've seen you on a live stream. That is Mr. Jack Wall's YouTube channel. Newfound Life Today is Mr. Jack Wall's. Be sure to check out his channel and subscribe. He has a lot of awesome content. Now, if you really want your YouTube channel to grow, the key to getting it to actually grow to where you get a lot of people on the live streams is you need to build up your channel's history by making a lot of videos. Try to make a video or two every single day, at least 8 to 12 minutes long. Then you can cut shorts out of the videos before you upload them to YouTube. Shorts are good for a channel, but they do not build up channel history as fast as videos. Now, when I first started, when I did my first content on December the 23rd, my second video was February the 4th or the 5th. So it was nearly a month and a half before I did any new content. But after I really got started creating content, I created 3 or 4 or more videos every single day. Now, there was 1 month where I did over 100 live streams in a month. Greetings to Saudi Arabia, Vulcan Z. How you doing this morning? Thank you so much for coming in. Don't jump over my back. If you jump on my back, you come scratching in my horse. Don't come in. Don't come in. I'll stay outside. I had to open my front door up and put some more cat food out for my little cats. I didn't put a whole lot out there because it gets wet. Good morning, Summer. How you doing this morning? Yeah, we've had a lot of wind and getting a whole lot of rain. There is a 100% chance of rain today. Now the rain has got me stuck inside physically, but mentally, my mind is out there with all them homeless people who are having to deal with all of this rain, especially the ones who got ran out of a good place they had to stay to where they was fairly well protected from all the rain because of all the trees, which was on city property, which is public property. Now, our government around here rides around in them big, fancy vehicles that they purchase with taxpayers' money. Where they get the fuel for them vehicles is from the taxpayers' money. They spend millions and millions of dollars on ball fields, recreation stuff. Yet they do not help the homeless people. Good morning, Fred Hinkle from them there cornfields of Indiana. Well, hello, I guess it depends on where you live, whether or not you complain about rain. Now, in the UAE, I would say y'all don't get that much rain to complain about. Hello, David from Australia. Great to see you. Good morning, Ryan McCord. Prakesh, good morning. Good morning, Mary from the USA. Dalton, Georgia, USA here as well. Now, we have people from all over the world in the chat this morning. EagleNick Audits does not have a green card. I am an American citizen, born and raised in Dalton, Georgia. How you doing this morning, Mary Gully? "23-year-old killed on the job somewhere." I did not read the headlines. If I click on any of them there notifications, I will lose the live stream. Ooh, my power flashed there for a minute. Now my power flashed for just a little bit in here. The light flashed. Now we could lose the cell phone service at any time. I'm thankful that Spectrum Mobile has such good phone service, and they have even better home internet. Well, old EagleNick Audits did not get to see how Mary looks. Well, good, brother. I hope you did call them pigs on me. Did you go, suey, 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 suey? Oh, EagleNick Audits is inside his house, so you call him all you want to, brother or sister. You know what I mean, Vern? Tell them they may need a boat, but they'll damn sure need a warrant to come in my yard. Got a bunch of them there trolls coming in again. Don't feed them trolls and they'll starve to death. You know what I mean, Vern? Where did old Rusty go? Did he get Rusty? Hello, Mary Parton. Are you really Dolly Parton? Oh, EagleNick Audits loves Dolly Parton. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. It will take your mind. It's all taking and no giving. Like to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5. Who said Americans' IQ scores are low, brother? Now, let me tell you this, Lo. I'm a firm believer in the Holy Bible. And the Holy Bible says, if any man lack wisdom, let him ask of God, who giveth to all liberally and upbraideth not. because he is not a respecter of persons. It doesn't matter the color of your skin or the country you might be in. Hello, Tommy from New Zealand. How you doing? How you doing? Good morning, Chris Wade. Them there educations are not all they are cracked up to be. They do not educate, they indoctrinate. They try to teach people there is no creator. They try to doom people's souls to eternal separation from the creator by denying his existence. We all make our own choice, right, whether we believe or not. But either way, you are making a decision. But now the Holy Bible says in the book of Joshua, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All things were created for him and by him, and without him was anything created. That is how loving of a creator we have. Our creator knew how it was going to turn out before he created man, yet he created us anyway. There was only one way for man to be reconciled to God, and that was by the death of Jesus Christ. The Creator took on the flesh of the creature that he had created and died to kill sin, that we do not have to live in sin. Hey, you have a blessed day, Chris Wade. Thank you so much for coming in. One day, we all will stand before the judgment seat of the Creator, where we will give account for the things we done in our life. Now, I, for one, do not want to hear my Creator say, "Depart from me, ye worker of iniquity, for I know you not." I do not want my soul to be cast into outer darkness. Now, the Bible says in the book of Revelation that those whose names were not found written in the Lamb's book of life from the foundation of the world were cast into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. The world wants to keep you separated from the Creator, because God is love. Love is God. Now, I pray that you all have a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. I guess it is about time for old EagleNick out it's to leave. We're going to end the live stream and go in here and just watch some TV. You all have a very blessed day. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. There is far too many people out here in this world who are struggling and hurting, and all it could take is just a kind word to change their outlook on life or brighten up their day. Oh, EagleNick out is 57 years young. Yes, everybody please say a prayer for all the homeless people all over this globe, all over this earth rather, because it is not actually a globe. See, they done got me saying it. I will not deny the Creator or His creation. Look, we got a red bird sitting out here. Let's see if I can get it on the camera for you. That's a red bird sitting right yonder. Oh, he flew down lower. He wants to be on the live stream. Where'd you go, buddy? There he is. He should be safe on the ground right now. All them cats is up there laying down. I might go in here and sit down for a little bit. My back's starting to hurt, and I'll just leave the live stream running and let y'all chat amongst yourselves for a little bit if y'all don't mind. Good morning, Brett C. How you doing, brother? It is soggy. You said it all right there. Yeah, y'all just think about it. There's a lot of them there homeless people that there's water all around them. Let's just pray they can find somewhere to get out of the rain without getting arrested. Now, all throughout the state of Georgia, because of our Georgia legislature who passed a new law that went into effect in July, where they added 30-something misdemeanor charges to have a cash bail, a cash bond to get out of jail. There is homeless people who gets arrested and cannot make a bond and has to stay in jail. Now, they did that so that they could say, look, Georgia doesn't have a problem with homeless people. But when you have everybody who is homeless in jail, in involuntary servitude, making them clean your jails, putting them on probation and community service, that does not solve the problem with homelessness. For every one they arrest, there is 2 or 3 more who becomes homeless every day. Now, there was somebody while I was doing that live stream showing them clearing out all them trees where the homeless people were staying that said, why don't I let them homeless people live on my property that I co-own with my siblings? And I had to explain it to them because I guess they were not intelligent enough to realize that if I let a bunch of people come live where I live, that I wouldn't have nowhere to live. Good morning, Tubal Kane. How you doing this morning? The EagleNick audits has a pretty bad memory. I put 2 of them little bottles of Mountain Lightning, which is the generic brand, great value brand of Mountain Dew, in that there freezer, and said I wasn't going to let them freeze. I was going to get them out and drink them. But lo and behold, EagleNick has a bad memory. And they are froze solid now. They are froze solid. It's going to take quite a few hours for them to unthaw. You gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it. And I just put them 2 that's froze in the refrigerator, and I filled up 2 more of them little bottles with that there Sam's Cola and put them up in the freezer, and maybe I can remember this time to not let them freeze. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, old EagleNick out is not ashamed to admit that I have a bad memory. He has a full-hearted memory. It won't let him see that she walked out the door. Ciao. Ciao means goodbye. That is Italian. Now, oh, EagleNick Audits is starting to get a little jealous because everybody's got to see how pretty Mary is except for me. That's how it usually is, though. Good morning, 81 Deuce. How you doing? How you doing? We are live this morning from the Eagle's Nest. We were not able to go out today because it has rained all night, and it's going to rain all day as well. Yeah, I'm still here. Now, I said I was going to end the live stream, but I ended up leaving it on, letting people chat amongst themselves. I let everybody tell Miss Mary how beautiful she is, even though I have not got to see for myself. Good morning to you, Tank. How you doing this morning? Oh, EagleNick Audits likes to fish with that there chicken liver, but I do not eat it because I do not eat my bait. You know what I mean, Vern? Welcome back to you, Rusty. Maybe that is why you are so cantankerous towards old people, because you are 63 years old. Do you not have any members in your family who are homeless, Rusty, or would that not matter? Yeah, them there catfish love that there chicken liver, but it's hard to keep on your hook unless you use sewing thread or pantyhose. Now, pantyhose works best to keep it on the hook, as well as using pantyhose for that there stink bait. And I do not care about eating them there fish I catch. I always turn them back. And I'd like to catch a world record bass, largemouth bass. But after I caught it and had it verified, I would still turn it back. I wouldn't want to have it mounted. I would rather give it a chance to keep living. Well, I did not catch what they meant by catfish. Well, Rusty, the thing about it is, brother, not everybody has family to depend on. Not everybody has the options or the choices that some of us have. You have to understand that most people are not homeless by choice. They didn't choose to be homeless. It is a shame the way our government treats the poorest of the poor and the homeless population. They act like they are a blight on society, but they did not choose to be homeless or be in the situation that they find themselves in. Now, I added a rock and roll playlist on my YouTube channel for people that was wanting to listen to some of the music that I like. I have not added any new songs on it in a while, but I will be adding more songs. But I think I've got maybe 20 different songs on there. So if y'all already have not, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my playlists. Check out my shorts and my videos. I have various types of content. Whoa. Why? Why did you put her in a timeout? I didn't see why. Hey, you have a very blessed day, Ashley and Charlie Defoe. Rusty, all of my cats are laying right by the front door up in this thing I got for them to lay in where they stay out of the rain. That is what I was saying, brother. That is what makes me so depressed during all this rain, is worrying about the homeless people as well as all of my poor cats. Another breaking news. I keep getting all them there breaking news. They gonna break my phone with all of them. All them there breaking news distractions. They send you all them there breaking news stories to try to keep you distracted from what is going on around you. Well, Rusty, I'm sure there's a lot of them homeless people that are terrified of storms as well. Don't be giving out personal information in the chat if I was you, Perkins. Miss Mary Parton, when you come into the chat, it says, remember to guard your privacy. In other words, that means you should not be telling people where you live. You should not be telling them your date of birth. You shouldn't be telling them your telephone number. You cannot guard your privacy if you give out private information. It is done to protect people's privacy. Now, you may not have a nefarious reason for asking for someone's telephone number, but there could be many other people in the chat that do have a nefarious purpose in mind if they see that their telephone number. Let's put it this way, Mary. If you give out your telephone number in the chat, you could start getting thousands and thousands of telephone calls and text messages where someone sells your telephone number to them spammers You know, they sell your number on the dark web and you start getting thousands and thousands of calls and texts. I heard one of my poor old cats out there crying. You know, anybody can put a picture up and say that it is them. Now, I happen to know there is at least one for sure. Somebody I know has my picture up on their YouTube channel like they are me, but that is all right because I know who they are. Just because someone has a picture does not mean that is actually them. If you are very careful on Facebook, you might get a friend request from somebody who has a woman's picture or a girl's picture on their profile. But when you look at their page, it'll say that so-and-so changed his profile picture. Now, a his is not a her, and that is someone who is catfishing or spamming. Now, Miss Mary, I've not been saying she at to you. I'm just telling you the truth of how it is with people giving out their telephone numbers and about how people catfish other people. Now, I've done said before, I guess you've never heard it, but oh, EagleNick, this does not sugarcoat. I do not see it. I do not beg, I do not roll over, and I do not play dead. I have not seen no one being rude to you, Miss Mary, but if they are, I apologize. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain falling down on a sunny day? Mary, I never said you was rude to anyone, did I? And like I said, I apologize if anyone was being rude to you, or it seemed like they were anyway. The truth shall set you free. It looks like that rain's just about stopped. Hola. Hello, how you doing? Anto. Good morning again, Michael Kunkel, the Truth Spitter. Well, it looked like to me everybody said how pretty your picture was, Mary. Another notification. No, I wasn't. I wasn't a weightlifter. I don't know where Michael Kunkel, the Truth Spitter, got that. He must be talking about them there ducks. But Miss Mary, I didn't see nobody saying S about you, darling. But like I said, I apologize if they were, but I didn't see it. All I seen was everybody saying how pretty you are. Now, I don't keep my eyes on the chat 24 hours, you know. I don't watch it the whole time. Good morning, Mark Smith. And I made sure not to freeze in our little bottles of that Sam's Cola like I did that Mountain Lightning. Ooh. They just got a little bit chilled. Now, that does not seem like a very nice girl to say stuff like that in a live. You know what I mean, Vern? Talking about people saying stuff in a live. What happened to you or praying for everybody? Yes, sir, Tubal Cane. I had a cup of hot chocolate coffee first, and then I had a cup of just straight coffee. Now I am drinking some of them there little bottles of Sam's Cola from that there Walmart neighborhood market. Just another dreary, dreary day with all that rain hanging around. Good morning, Soul Man. How you doing? How you doing? Great to see you again. Yeah, now this live stream is coming up on 1 hour and 41 minutes. And boy, them long live streams take forever to process and upload. Hey, that there Sam's Club Cola, Sam's Cola is all right by me. I like all the Great Value brand drinks. The Mountain Lightning, the Dr. Thunder, the Sam's Cola, the Orangeette. Now, I would rather buy 3 of them there Walmart brand drinks for the price of 1 of them there name brand 2 liters. It is a lot better to get 6 liters for what usually one of them costs. I've not seen a Hester. Who is Hester? Hey, you have a very, very blessed day, Brett C. Watch out for all that there water. Now, I guess we are going to go ahead and end this here live stream. There seems to be a lot of ill feelings going on right now that I can't figure out why. You know, trying to help somebody protect their privacy is not bad. You know, some people do not realize what they're getting into till they step in it, and it's a lot easier to step into something than it is to step out. You know, they say they fell in love. Well, I'm here to tell you, you cannot fall in love. You can fall into a mud hole, but you cannot fall back out. You cannot fall. You can fall in a whale, but you cannot fall back out. You have to climb your way back up out of that there whale. But I pray that you all have a very, very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Remember to take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. Try not to think of people that you do not know as a stranger, but more like a sister or a brother. When you pray, can you spare a prayer or two for all the homeless people and all of the turmoil and strife that they face every single day? Little things that you and I would not consider important could be a matter of life or death to someone who is homeless. I really and truly appreciate everybody who has came on to the live stream. If you have not subscribed already, please be sure to do so. or at least check out my YouTube channel, check out my shorts and my videos before you decide. Now it's raining leaves, but it is time for old EagleNick audits to fly like an eagle. EagleNick audits. I am EagleNick. Peace and bacon grease. And I'm out.